Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a bit different type of video where I talk about Diablo Immortal creators. I've seen it in the Reddit, I've seen it in the YouTube. People are generally not very happy and there's not a very positive sentiment towards a lot of creators or in creators in general. And in recent times, the reviews on Crimson Bahelith by different creators has again raised this type of sentiment. So what I'm talking about is something like this. I got this comment in one of my videos where it says, the user says, it is exhausting to be honest, especially as a free-to-play players. Every few weeks or even days, one of you guys, means me and other creators, will go and say, oh, this is 2-star is not good as this particular 2-star, making people question their entire existence. Most recent example is 8 out of 10 of you people were hyping everyone about Crimson and now this is great, and now people are saying that it's practically junk. But by the way, PS, I didn't say that it's junk. I'm using it myself in PvP, right? So anyway, we don't have the luxury of being able to swap gems around like they are shirts. I know it's mostly the game's fault for not being able to transfer rank along with the gem power to another gem and not needing a bunch of duplicates all over, but it doesn't help. You guys can't seem to agree on anything. So I was like, wait, why is this type of reviews coming? And because in my video, if I see in my YouTube, I just made 2 videos, and this is the comment that I'm getting. So I was like wondering, wait, what happened? I just made 2 videos on Crimson. First one, I was compared it with Spectre Glass, and then people were saying compare it with other gems as well. So I did it with Pain Clasp and Fervent Fang and Monskull. So I was like, why is this happening? So I went around and looked around other creators' work. Usually I don't care what they are doing. So I was like, are there really 2 types of opinion? Are the community really divided? And why is there so much confusion? By the way, in my first video and second video, whatever I said, it is consistent. I didn't change my stance. In my first video, I said if you want PvE, go for Spectre Glass. If you want PvP, I said go for Crimson, right? And in my second video also, I literally showed with numbers and an Excel tool that Crimson for PvE might not be that good. It is still good. It is not that good as compared to some of the S tier gems, right? So yeah, so my stance still remains the same. So yeah, let's check out some other creators and how many videos they have made, and are they changing their stance a lot, or is it just over exaggeration? So firstly, I went to Uroth, very good source to know about these types of topics, and he made just one video on Crimson. And I actually saw this video just before this video, making this video. He said Crimson is a good gem. He rated for PvE, he said it is B+, and for PvP he said it is very good. So I was very happy to see this, because this is the same review that I gave in my first video. So I was like, okay, we are in the same page, so what's the confusion? Then I saw Mao also made just one video, so that's fine. And then I went to Indes, and here also I see that only 1 or 2 videos after the release and a couple videos before the release just for the hype. So I was like, this is pretty fair. And even for Game Zone, I went to the channel and I think I saw 1 video, honestly a bit less from Game Zone. So I was like, okay, fine. So where is the problem? And then I came across this. If you zoom in and see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos in a span of month. That's like every third day there's a new video. And the problem is not 10 videos or whatever, it's continuously changing of opinions, and I've not seen all of them, so I don't know how many times it has changed or it has changed at all. But this is, I think, a bit crazy. What do you guys think? 10 videos on one gem, and sometimes sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So this is a bit much, I feel. Usually I'm like, do whatever in your channel you want, cover whatever you want, say whatever you want, whatever opinion you have. You might have good or bad, you might agree or disagree, that is fine. So usually when this type of things happen, it affects the entire community and not just one channel. It dissolves the conversation, and it also like ruins the entire conversation around this gem, and people are really become two side, like what is this. In reality, everyone is playing in different reso, they are playing different class, they have different types of matchmaking. So I understand that everyone will have a different point of view, And this is not a type of gem which is going to be fit for all. Something like blood soaked jade, like everyone agrees it's good, right? Something like, berserker's eye, or mother's lament, something like that, so which is good for all. But uh, these gem is basically maybe situational, maybe it is good, and it also creates a very bad picture for the creators. Like people don't remember where they saw the video, they just see multiple opinions, right? For example, this guy says you guys, like YouTubers in brackets, right? So pretty fair comment. I actually replied to him that his point is actually very right and pretty legit. Like, if someone says this is good, sometimes this is bad, that is okay. But if you are continuously changing your opinion and saying the same thing again and again, it really confuses people. Like, I think this is a bit much. Yeah, sure, you have to farm the YouTube algorithm, everything, that is fine. But yeah, this actually affects other creators as well, because it this overall, people are saying like, DI creators are not, what are they doing? Basically, they say they don't respect your time. It's all clickbait stuff, no real content, only 10% content. So a lot of that review is actually true, because I've seen it. Like, people are actually making a lot of everyone makes some clickbait. You have to deal with it. It is the YouTube game, that is fine. But when it gets out of hand, I thought you should call it out, because it affects the overall community. So I really thought that this is, I should highlight this and call it out. And for the viewers, I would say, watch the videos, 1 or 2 videos of the creators that you follow, so that basically people are watching this video because they don't have so much time to do the testing and everything, right? So they want a good answer, a good test from the creators. So if you hold these DI creators to a higher standards, maybe even they will also get better and better. Better to call them out and stop this weird thing that's happening with all the clickbaity and all the no content, only only fluff, so type of things. So yeah, this is what I wanted to cover in this particular video, because I know it is frustrating. But yeah, on the other hand, I will also give them credit. They are doing a lot of effort. Everyone is doing a lot of effort doing the testing, whatever they are doing. I don't want to discourage that. But on the other hand, I would also want everyone to respect the people's time, and not to confuse the people. That's the most important thing, not to confuse the people with your videos, and be very clear with your message. In that way, your stance is clear, and people can actually go back with something valuable. So yeah, guys, that is all I wanted to talk. I know this is a bit off topic video, but I really wanted to talk about this, and especially with Crimson. And in future, a new gem is coming out, another, you don't want to see another 10-20 videos, right? So yeah, make your choice. See a couple videos, very elaborate tests. I think that is the best approach. If you see a very elaborate test, then you can be sure there won't be any confusion, right? So yeah, that is all I wanted to cover in this video. And no harm to anyone. I have no personal beef with anyone. So yeah, don't take it personally if anyone is hurt. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.